It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Good morning, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live here from our Soul Studios in Pleasant Grove, Utah. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend and you are enjoying your summer. It looks like we got a great group on with us live this morning. As always, if you haven't already, chime in, let us know that you are live and out there so we can get your name in the bucket of fun to see if we can get you some free swag items today, which we're giving away. We got some good stuff today. Looks like we got so many good things going on out there, and it's kind of fun to get a little weather update from all you guys. I don't know why I find weather to be interesting, because it just is what it is, but it's good to see you guys out there and enjoying it. Looks like it's hot most places right now, which is what we'd kind of expect on a June 26th day, so good stuff. So glad to have you out there with us. So let's talk a minute about what we've got going on and what we're giving away. First off, oh, by the way, this show is brought to you by Cinemate. Let me turn that a little bit for you. No, I'm not giving this away. You guys know this is my own personal one. Got to start my day with some Cinemate. We're giving away this fantastic Soul Royal Collagen Couture bottle. You guys love this one. It's so good too because it's clear and so you can see what you're drinking in there. People ask you what that purple drink is that you got. Leads to some great questions. As does this next cup as well. Nice and clear. Throw whatever you want in there. This is Kendall's go-to. If you guys ever come to the office, you'll find that Kendall is constantly drinking something out of a glass just like this. Not this one in particular. You guys don't want that one, but just like this. And last but not least, we've got another clear water bottle here for you. Soul Naturals, little shaker bottle. You got the little green ball in there to mix things up for you. This is a great one as well. So we've got you taken care of, and hopefully you guys can feel lucky today and actually win something. Sound good? You guys feeling lucky? I guess we'll see. Guess we'll see. Jenny's like, I'm feeling lucky. It's 105 degrees here. You betcha. That's crazy. Here it's probably like 70 degrees here. When I went for my run this morning, it was only 60. And it was like perfect running weather. So such good times going on here. I love it. As you well know, we've kind of got a routine going on here. We've got a little bit of a schedule. And what do we do after we talk about swag? Well, we talk about the great things you guys have done in bringing new people to the Soul family in our little segment we call Rock and Roll. So let's talk about our rock and rollers today. Here we go. Number 10, Sylvia Chavez. Coming in at number 9, we got Laura Magana. We've got at 8, Maria Elena Centeno. We've got at number 7, our Imelda Hernandez. We've got Jenny Gonzalez coming in at number 6. Coming in at 5, we got Florentina Sandoval. At number 4, we've got Monica Magana. We've got Araceli Garcia coming in at 3. And our top 2 for the week, we've got Healthy Energy. And number 1, we've got Maria A. Tavares. Congratulations, you guys. So good to see you guys bringing more people into the Soul family. The more, the merrier. We love it. It's so interesting because there's, when you see different things going on and people coming into places and whatever else, there's really 2 reactions that can happen. Either 1, you build fences to keep people out, or number 2, you just build a bigger table to invite more people to it. And that's what we love to do here at Soul. We keep building this table bigger to keep inviting people to come be with us. And man, it's been such a good thing. So congratulations to all of you. Now, it looks like you guys nailed it. We had somebody say that we do the top 10. Magdiel says we do the top 10 after doing our swag. Well, what do we do after rock and roll? Guys, we do this every week. We know what we've got going on. Some may say product spotlight, but before we do that, we like to do our Costa Rica fact. We're going to Costa Rica in December, guys. It's fantastic. We're excited for that. And so let's talk about it. Here we go. It's 83 degrees right now down in Costa Rica. And as we've mentioned before, it's the rainy season. So what does the forecast show every single day? Rain. It's tropical. It's beautiful. That's what we got going on, guys. But let's talk about an interesting fact. Costa Rica is one of the most educated countries down there in Latin America, probably in the world as well. And why is that? It says in 1869, so a long time ago, Costa Rica made education both free and mandatory for all of its citizens. Today, there are more than 4,000 schools in Costa Rica. Over the last 3 decades, the country has invested nearly 30% of its national budget in primary and secondary education. How cool is that? They want to make sure they're educated. And we mentioned before, it's something like in the high 90 percentile of people that can read down there. So it's a big thing to be educated. So we love it. Now, let's jump into our product spotlight. No, we're not going to be talking about Cinemate, although we love it and it's the best. We are going to be talking about something else today. And that is, we've got 2 bags here to show what we got going on. Here we go. We've got our Soul Complete today. I'm going to leave this for you right here as I talk about it because it's so good. I've been on a little bit of a health kick lately, trying to get in shape for Costa Rica. I also have a half marathon coming up. My brother and brother-in-law tricked me into signing up for it, and now I can't lose to them. So I got to make sure that I get myself ready. And so part of that is recovery, and being able to recover takes protein. So I've been looking a little more into this stuff we've already known, but I thought it'd be a good refresher today. First off, how much protein do we need? How much protein do we need? Looking that up today, I was taken to the Mayo Health Clinic, and it says this: the recommended dietary allowance to prevent deficiency for an average sedentary adult, okay, so that's somebody who's just kind of sitting around, not doing a lot of working out, is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. Now, we live in the US, and they're talking about kilograms, and nobody knows what that is. So let's keep reading to understand what that really is. It says, for example, a person who weighs 165 pounds, which is also 75 kilograms, you should consume 60 grams of protein per day to prevent deficiency. So that's just to make sure you don't have enough, right? So to prevent deficiency, you need about 60 grams a day if you weigh 165 pounds. So that comes to about a gram for every 2.5 pounds you weigh. So, give or take. Okay. So that's just to prevent you from being deficient. It says once you reach ages 40 through 50, sarcopenia, or losing muscle mass as you age, begins to set in. So to prevent this and maintain independence and quality of life, your protein needs to increase to about 75 to 90 grams per day for that same 165-pound person. So to prevent yourself from being deficient, you need 60. To make sure you're in a good spot from the ages of 40 to 50 and up, you need 75 to 90 grams. So that's almost, that's a good jump right there if you're up in the 90 gram percentile. But then, if you exercise and you are somebody who moves a little bit more regularly, like to weightlift, all of those things, they recommend a gram per pound is what they're looking at. A gram per pound to keep the muscle mass on your body that you're doing as you're moving around, right? So that is so good. So Dahlia says 0.8 grams per pound. Absolutely, that's right in that same range, right? So good stuff. Lydia says, I was thinking fiber. Fiber, that's a lot of fiber. You're not gonna be able to make it. Yeah, that's too much fiber for you if you're doing that, right? But Soul Complete, so good. It says, and continued reading on that same article from the Mayo Clinic. It says general recommendations are to consume 15 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. Studies show higher intakes, those more than 40 grams in one sitting, are no more beneficial than the recommended 15 to 30 grams at one time. If you want to use a protein supplement, here's what to look for. This is according to the Mayo Clinic. About 200 or fewer calories. Now let's see how we're doing that with Soul Complete. 200 fewer calories. I looked right here on the front. We've got 110 calories for our natural, and we've got 130 calories for our Dutch cocoa. Now you might say to yourself, why do we have more calories in the Dutch cocoa? It's because cocoa itself has calories that you bring into it. It's also the same with the protein. If you see in the Dutch cocoa, we have 19 grams of protein compared to 18 grams of protein for the natural. It's because cocoa itself has a little bit of protein in it. So it gives you a little bit of extra boost. It says you also want 2 grams or less of saturated fat. So looking at the back of this, how much saturated fat do we have? We have 1.5 grams. 1.5 grams. What did it say? 2 grams or less? Well, my golly, we are less. How fantastic is that? It also says no trans fat or partially hydrogenated oils. Looking at the back of this, trans fat shows 0 grams. Same on the other, 0 grams. Hey, we're in a great spot, guys. So that's what we're looking at. And it also says low sugar and it recommends 6 grams or fewer sugar. Looking at the natural, we are right at 6 grams of sugar. Dutch cocoa natural has 3 grams of sugar. So if you're a little more concerned about sugar, go with the natural. If you're okay with a little more flavor and want a little bit more sugar, go with the Dutch cocoa. Guys, we just checked those boxes right and left. And so it's such a good thing here. If you're not getting enough protein, or if you don't think you're getting enough protein, just keep track of it for a day and see how you do. For me, as I've been doing this, I find that I actually don't eat as much protein as I probably need. And I love protein. I love steak. I love meat. I love all that good stuff. In my mind, I always assumed that eggs were like jam-packed with protein, but come to find out they don't have as much as you think. So if you ever want to just give a quick audit for your day and see how much protein you're getting in, just write down what you're doing and see how you're doing. And what you'll probably find is a shake of this a day is probably absolutely needed for you to make sure you're in a good spot. So sound good? There we go. Chris says they taste and blend the best of all the proteins I've ever tried. They are absolutely great. Vicky Terry says complete is my favorite shake. Absolutely, guys. So good. So good. Erica says that's why I love my 27-ish gram Soul Complete plus Royal Shake. Yeah, the Royal, you throw in a scoop of that with it and you are good to go, right? And Terry says the yellow pea is so much better than whey. Yeah, that's the thing. It's so much easier to digest and it's just better on your tummy. A lot of people have issues with dairy. And so we're kind of limited on where we get our protein from. And so it's just a great option to have a plant-based protein, which is what we have here in our Soul Complete with our split yellow pea protein there. So it's good stuff, right? All right, and we have a great testimony about this as well. Let's jump into that. It says, I love starting my day with Soul Complete. It settles my stomach and makes a delicious breakfast smoothie that keeps me filled up and ready for the workday. And that's what we find with protein. It gets us that little bit of a satiated feeling. We're feeling good. We're feeling full. We're not as likely to snack because it just sits a little bit longer in our belly and makes us feel full so we don't have to worry about it. So great, right? Minnie says the taste is great, but the way you feel is even better, and that's the way we roll. Jenny says, I love both natural and cocoa. And Maria says, a shake a day keeps the doc away. Shake it. I love it. That's what we're doing, right? That's so good. All right, now jumping into the next thing. As you well know, we love to give you guys different tools to use and be able to help build your business, things that you can share and grow with. And this new tool is nothing but exactly that. Something to reach out to people and see if they can maybe find something that they're looking for and really help them out. So we are gonna roll this video now. It is our new opportunity video for Soul Naturals. We'll go to it now. If you are like most people, you have dreams. Dreams of more freedom, more flexibility. Maybe you even dream of more financial security or being part of a meaningful mission or making a big difference in the world. For many of us, there are obstacles that keep us from pursuing these dreams. These obstacles can be time, finances, or even healthcare related, or even due to the lack of education or experience. And these obstacles can make our dreams seem out of reach. This can leave us feeling stuck or overwhelmed, or maybe even a bit discouraged. If this sounds like the situation you're in, what you need is a new path, a new way to get from where you currently are to where you want to be. But carving out a new path can be difficult, and that is where Soul Naturals comes in. As a member of the Soul family, you can build a world where everyone is capable of achieving their optimum well-being, physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, and even financially. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 5 reasons Soul Naturals can provide you more freedom, more flexibility, and more control of your life, and just might be the new path you are looking for, to take you from the current life situation that you're in to a place where you find true purpose and fulfillment. Let's start with reason number 1, which is the company. Soul Naturals presents a very unique opportunity. We are an established brand with the excitement of a startup with enormous growth potential. We are a business built for longevity. Domestically, we have seen steady growth each year and just recently expanded international operations with the opening of an office and warehouse in Mexico. With our integrated business model, you can build your business your way. And we believe you should be rewarded for building relationships and connecting people with our innovative products. Over the last few years, our brand specialists have collectively shared our products with tens of thousands of people and have earned millions in commissions. Reason number 2, our products are unique and innovative. Soul Naturals is the first company to leverage the mind-body connection by formulating each product to dually strengthen both the mind and the body simultaneously. We include therapeutic dosages of adaptogens in each serving. You deserve to know that the products you and your family use every day are safe and effective, and that is why we implement rigorous third-party testing procedures to test each batch for potency, purity, and identity, which means you can feel 100% confident about meeting your family's needs. And with our state-of-the-art manufacturing facility located here in the United States, we can control ingredient quality and product integrity from start to finish. Now, the third reason, Soul Naturals is uniquely positioned on the verge of two rising global trends. It doesn't take long for you to look around and see that stress levels are at an all-time high. And because of this, most researchers agree that we are facing a crisis that could yield serious health and social consequences for years to come. With over 75% of adults experiencing moderate to high levels of stress, along with a greater scientific understanding of the relationship between the mind and the body, most health forecasts show that by 2030, mental and emotional health challenges such as overwhelm, depression, and anxiety will overtake obesity as the largest threat to global health. So the opportunity before us is unprecedented, and the Soul Naturals products are needed now more than ever. The other huge trend is people are looking for more flexible opportunities to earn extra income and even build financial stability in this ever-changing economic marketplace. And that brings us to reason number 4. At Soul Naturals, you are your own boss and can build your business your way. To create the true freedom and flexibility you want, you need a flexible income plan that maximizes your earnings at every phase of growth while also allowing you to work from anywhere. The Soul Naturals Smart Plan Compensation System is the first of its kind program that maximizes your earnings while also allowing for individual flexibility. So you can build your business your way. So whether you choose to simply acquire a loyal and growing base of customers, or if you want to develop a team of like-minded entrepreneurs, or even if you want to do both, you can partner with Soul Naturals and experience the freedom and flexibility of our compensation plan, making it easier for you to succeed. Now, reason number 5, you are in the right place at the right time. The Soul Naturals community is made up of dedicated and compassionate individuals just like you who are committed to making the world a better place. And the Soul Naturals business opportunity combines a proven track record of product success with an emerging wave of business growth. So now is the ideal time to become a Soul brand specialist. I want to invite you to join with us as a brand specialist. Here are the next steps. First, get back with the friend who shared this video with you. Second, enroll as a brand specialist by selecting the success kit that makes the most sense for you and your situation. And third, launch your business with us by following a few simple steps. Listen, don't wait. There's no reason for you to feel stuck in the same situation a year from now. With Soul Naturals, you have everything you need to make your dreams a reality. Stop dreaming and start living with Soul Naturals. What do you think? Anybody who just hopped on there during the middle of that thought, man, his shirt looks actually different, but everything else looks the same, right? Except the Cinemate mug's gone. I think this is going to be a great tool for you guys to use. We'll put this in the resource center. We saved it as a Vimeo link, so you guys will be able to see that. And yes, we're going to get that in Spanish as well. So just know that that's coming too. So just a great thing to send out to people who are interested, and hopefully you can help them change their lives and become better, right? So good stuff. Yep, Jenny already asked, do we have it in Spanish? I told you, it's coming. It's coming, I promise, guys. We'll get that figured out. Now, last but not least, we know that we have the beginning of the new month coming up, July 1, this Saturday. So you all know, we've been talking all month about getting your people onto a Soul subscription so they can get grandfathered in at that highest amount. That is going to take effect on the 1st of the month, on July 1st. So everybody who has an auto ship already turned on, when it goes out in July, it will give them that discount up front. They'll be able to see that at 25% or 15%, depending on if they're over 150 or under 150. So make sure everybody has them turned on, ready to go, and you're going to be able to see that discount. The tools and the manager and things that you'll need to continue to see the improvement there Those will be ready probably in a couple weeks going into July, but the discounts absolutely be up and running the 1st of July. So just let your team know that they'll be able to see that up front, and they'll be able to see that. Also, let them know, because this might be a little confusing to them because they're used to getting the SOL rewards on the back end. Since they're getting the discount up front, they're not getting the SOL rewards on the back end. So just let them know that as well, so they're not surprised when they don't get them on the back end. Sound good? We're also going to be removing the SOL rewards limit, so they'll be able to use as many as they want on it. So just know that's coming up too. So we got a lot of good things coming. You're going to love it. Tammy says not just the 28th. They can turn in until the 30th, correct? Yes, absolutely. Just get it all turned on, and as long as it's on and ready to go when it goes on the 1st through the whole month of July, they're going to be able to see those discounts up front. Sound good? So keep letting your people know, and it's going to be so good. Guys, that's what we're looking for, all right? And then we got a lot of new changes and other things coming your way here shortly as well. So you'll be able to see that stuff too. All right, sounds good. Now let's see who is feeling lucky. Let's get you guys a drawing. And man, we got a good group of people here today. Everybody who's commented, gets their name in the bottle or in the bucket of fun. And let's see how we're doing. So we're gonna go in reverse order of what I showed you guys. We're gonna start here and then work our way across, all right? So first off, we've got this plastic shaker bottle. Here we go. Who's feeling lucky? Here we go. It says if they turn it on and didn't receive it this month, are they grandfathered in? Yes, as long as it's turned on and ready to go, they'll get grandfathered in. All right, so everybody who has it turned on, they'll be good to go. So here we go. First up, we have Mini Cortez. Mini Cortez, you are the winner of our Soul Naturals shaker bottle right there. Next up, we got this glass. Yeah, I know English is a crazy language, but here we go. Look, Minnie won, and she was saying me too. That's funny. The winner of the glass is Christy Malone over in Nevada. Congratulations, Christy. And last but not least, we have our Soul Royal Collagen Couture. Fantastic bottle here as well. And here we go. The winner of that one is Lisa Tucker. Lisa Tucker, feeling lucky today. All right, guys, you guys are taken care of. As always, keep reaching out to people, letting them know we love them, we want to help them. Keep sharing soul. Sure love you guys, and we'll see you again soon.